What's up guys, ProdiJay here, or just call me Jay, and today I'm doing an honest review of a speaker sent to me called the Zealot S8. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So what all comes with the speaker? Well, you get a carabiner clip, a micro USB cable, a 3.5mm aux cord, the manual, a silicone cover, and finally the speaker itself, which at first glance, the speaker does have a nice build quality to it, with the top and bottom being made of rubber, and the speaker grill being made of a hard metal, which for the multimedia keys, they are located on top of the speaker and are touch sensitive when you tap on the rubber touch panel. And then moving on to the back of the speaker, you will be able to locate the auxiliary jack, the USB port, the micro SD slot, the micro USB port, and finally the power button. And if you're interested in answering calls with the speaker, there is the provided phone button on the front of the speaker so you can answer any calls. Now moving on to the features of the S8, it has a built-in 4000 mAh rechargeable battery that provides up to 12 hours of music playtime, which to me is more than enough time to listen to music for the average person. Also, the Zealot has two 40mm speakers within it that allows it to have some nice audio quality too. And finally, the feature that makes this Bluetooth speaker stand out more is the ability to act as a power bank to charge your phone. So if you're out and about with this speaker and realize you're low on phone battery, you can just plug your phone into the speaker and let it charge. Now after going over all that, I would like to say that despite this speaker costing $36, it actually has some great value to it compared to other speakers near its price, which I actually compared the build quality of the $36 Zealot speaker to my JBL Flip 3, which is going for about $65 right now on Amazon, which as you can see, the Zealot is actually slightly bigger than the JBL Flip 3 by width and height, even though it is a cheaper speaker here. And just looking at the speakers side by side, I would actually think they would be identical in price if I didn't know how much the Zealot costs. But now I actually want to show you guys the sound test comparison between the two speakers, which for recording purposes, I will be recording the audio with my condenser microphone at my desk. After listening to both recordings, I would hope you guys would notice that the Zealot speaker does not provide that much bass, but focuses more on the clarity of the sound. It contains more trebles and mids, which comparing to the quality of a JBL Flip 3, the JBL definitely wins in bass. Now of course the JBL is going to have better quality since it is made by a bigger brand, but the audio from the Zealot is actually surprisingly good and could fairly be compared to the JBL, despite it lacking the bass. Also, the JBL does have a greater volume advantage, especially when used outdoors, which compared to the Zealot, the sound volume when it's used outside doesn't sound too loud. But when I compared both speakers in normal indoors like my living room and my bedroom, the sound and volume quality could relatively be compared to be somewhat equal, which in the end, this is a $36 speaker going against a $65 speaker from a big brand. So what are the pros? Well, the Zealot speaker is actually really good for its value. You can charge your phone with it, it provides excellent sound quality indoors, especially for long hours, and just overall looks like a solid speaker for its price. Now for the cons, I wouldn't really recommend using the speaker for parties or outdoor activities, mostly because the volume and the bass on the speaker aren't up to par, but I could see the speaker being used on a bike as it is loud enough for one person. Also, although Zealot says there are two speakers inside the S8, they are located at the middle and bottom middle of the front facing speaker, which disappoints me because for the size compared to my JBL, I actually expected more sound volume, so I will say that the speaker does seem a bit too bulky for the volume it provides. But for my overall conclusion, I believe the Zealot S8 speaker is actually pretty good considering its price point of $36. Now of course, it may not be the loudest speaker for everyone or have that much bass to it, but compared to most speakers at its price point, I actually find this a steal. It has a quality build, long battery life, charging capabilities for your smart devices, which if anything, you might as well call this the budget JBL power bank because the sound quality of the speaker can somewhat be compared to a JBL and you can charge your phone with it. And sure, I might have come off a bit nitpicky for the speaker, but that's only because I want you guys to know my full opinion on this product. And no, I was not paid to make this review because I would only review products that I think are worthwhile. But I think that's gonna wrap it up. Now I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, drop a like and subscribe for more quality content like this, because I do plan on making more tech videos like this one, especially for my next video with Aki. My name's ProdiJay, and like always, stay classy.